right, Tommy is not here this morning. It is his day off, so we probably should have just not done Plead the Fifth.
Whatever. You're not getting out of it, Bert.
But it's my day, and we're going next level here, right?
Yeah, we decided to do listener edition because we have been providing each other with anonymous Plead the Fifth questions for quite some time now. We used to do this and we took a break and now we brought it back. And to be honest, I'm just tapped out of questions. So let's ask the listeners. And that's what we did. And I have no doubt that you guys came up with some doozies for us.
All right, so Katie has the questions and I'm in the hot seat today. Since I got such a great high score on sleep last night, I am ready.
All right.
Okay.
Now, I want to say that it was a collaborative effort from our producer, Rebecca, and Tommy to pick these questions, okay? So don't take them out on me when you hear them.
You're just the messenger.
I'm just the messenger today.
Bring it. Bring it.
All right. So the first question, Bert. If you had to dock someone on the Bert Show's pay to give someone else a raise, who would you dock from and who would you give it to?
That is a weird question.
It's oddly specific. It's a good one. Did Jackson submit this?
Yeah, I was going to say, didn't we say that staff members weren't asking questions? Who would I dock? And was the second part of it, who would I give it to or just who would I dock?
Yeah, who would you dock from and who would you give it to?
Yeah.
First of all, that should be two questions. Okay, they got a little greedy.
They did.
Okay, I'll tell you who it is. It's Kristen, because she's not an employee of mine. She's the only one on the show that is a Cumulus employee. So I will take her cash and give it to my employees.
All of them?
Well, how much are you willing to give?
None. I know my worth.
No, it said dock. It didn't say completely take away. So.
Exactly. I know my worth. What I get paid is what I'm worth.
Hey, I'm sorry. Somebody has to sacrifice for the rest of the show, and it's unfortunately you chose to be a Cumulus employee.
That is totally fine. You're taking mine, but you have to pick one person to give it to.
Let's see. Who would be...
You're essentially deciding who on the show gets a raise.
Everyone stare at Bert really hard.
Well,
I was already doing it.
I'm avoiding eye contact.
I'm going over to my mind who's well paid for the industry and thinking, okay, who could use a bump? And I would probably say, I
feel like this might be one of the hardest questions you've gotten.
Yes.
It's a good one.
It is.
Gosh.
You can plead the fifth.
Not on this first one, man.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
The three that I'm...
Three?
It's either Katie, Rebecca, or Jackson. I mean, they all do so much other stuff.
It can only be one.
Yeah. And I can't remember what everybody's making right now, so I don't know who's making least. So I'm going to go with Rebecca.
All right.
Okay, I'll go with Rebecca.
Deserved.
Right.
Too bad you ain't getting it.
All right, so the next question. This listener said they know it was asked a lot back in the day, and you claim you're not going to do it. But since Abby loves her nose job so much, did it ever make you reconsider doing yours?
No. I admired you doing it, and I kind of wish that I would have done it years and years and years ago, but it didn't at this point in my career, and I've got somebody that doesn't care. Amanda doesn't care. And at this point in my career, it wouldn't do me any good. And it's not like it's really affecting my self-esteem. Only when I look at her videos and I'm looking to the left and I see that profile, and that's literally all I can see, but not to a point where I want to get surgery for it.
All right.
I mean, Abby's out there, man. She's fighting in the wild for guys.
Yeah, I needed it.
Yeah, I need that right now.
You have someone who loves you.
Yes, imagine that. For me, even.
Yes.
All right, on to the third question. Who from the Bert Show youth group would you make a co-host before anyone else?
Wow.
Abby, you're part of the youth group.
She's already a co-host.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
I would have tried it too.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think Jackson.
He did good with Ethan yesterday.
Yeah. I think Jackson.
All right.
I think he's got the chops.
You've made it halfway through. Just two more questions.
Because it feels like it's been 20.
It really has.
That first one really threw me.
All right. Bert, have you ever had a naughty dream about anyone on the show?
I have.
They didn't ask who.
Okay.
What is wrong with
There
you?
you go.
Why are you defending him? That would have been gold content.
Thank you.
Because I don't want to know if it was me.
No, okay, that's fair. You're sparing yourself the nightmare.
All right. Yes, I have.
All right. Tommy's going to be so disappointed.
Tommy would say, you know what the next question
He
would
would
be.
never let that go. Never. But we know what's coming the next time I do this.
Yep.
Exactly. All right, Bert, you made it to the last question.
Okay.
So keep in mind, in this question, you cannot pick yourself. If you had to vote someone off the island, who would you pick between the options of Kristen, Mo, Abby, or Cassie?
Vote off the show or island? What do you mean island?
It says island. I don't interpret it.
I think it's like a Survivor play on words, but I think it means show.
I feel like we get this question every week, but it's reworded in just a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
but now it's reworded so he can't just pick the part-timers.
But you know what I can do? Plead. Nope, not messing with the chemistry on this show. Whoever sent that one up.
The Bert Show.